maybe some type of hurt, because the Three of Swords is behind the Empress here, okay? Yeah. Well, okay. I feel like they did all this. I mean, obviously, they did all this to stop you from getting a blessing here, okay? And again, I don't know what this was about, because I was definitely getting there was money on the table here. Because these lies, like, the ex came out as the wealthy man. But whoever this ex is, they're somewhere broke, busted, and disgusted. Because, again, the money was not for them. So it was like sand in their hands. People don't get that. People don't get that. Whoever this person is, they're not financially savvy. They don't know how to invest anyway, okay? Like you have that family member that took what was yours and they invested in properties and stocks and all that. But, you know, at the end of the day, when it's time to get what's yours, all that's coming down. Okay, they couldn't even do that, you know? No, rejection is what it says, child. Blames themselves for rejection and feels unworthy of acceptance here, okay? And this is an issue that they should have addressed before they put their greedy little hands on your blessing here, okay? Somebody was already feeling, child please, somebody was already feeling rejected here. What do we have at the bottom of the deck? We have Mimic Chest. I haven't even seen this card. What seems valuable may hide danger, and images in your daily life serve as a reminder to guard against mimic chest. Somebody went for fool's gold, mimic chest, okay? I don't know, this person thought that they were going to be the richest man alive here. And just as I talk about investments, there's Bitcoins in this chest here, okay? They couldn't even do that, you know? What seems valuable may hide danger, okay? Yeah, and then right next to that, we have petty gains. You cannot make this up. Petty gains. This person was being petty, you know, but their pettiness cost them everything here, okay? Because the type of defamation and lies that they projected towards you, it weighed heavy, okay, on a spiritual sense is what I'm getting, okay? You could be rejecting somebody online. I don't know, somebody who wants to date you here, okay? I don't know if this is a secret admirer or something. You guys could be online dating here. It's a no. Yeah, distraction. Interesting. Yeah, sudden wealth. Somebody they're in the Nine of Swords here about this sudden wealth, okay? Sleepless nights, okay? Flexibility here, Also see 9/11 here. This person could be in an emergent situation here, okay? Confirmation, excuse me. It's so bad to the point I say confirmation before I say excuse me here. Yeah, see what's going on. False security lingers in material abundance, masking deeper voids here, okay? This person didn't want to do the work. They didn't want to address the deeper voids that they had within themselves, meaning their insecurities here about money, okay? They just wanted to take off top what was yours here. And this is why they're somewhere broken still. Money cannot fix people. Money cannot fix a broken mindset here, okay? Money cannot fix lack thinking. You know, people who operate out of survivor's mode here, okay? They got to knock somebody down to take something here, okay? Sudden wealth, child. Like, look at them. They in their head. This is the Nine of Swords. They are in their head here, okay? Flexibility is at the top of the deck. Adapt and overcome and bend without breaking. Child, please. So this is the new norm for somebody. They're going to have to, you know, get comfortable, all right, in this hell that they created. They went out of their way to create a living hell for themselves. Let's make no mistake, all right? Let's make no mistake. Exploitation. There's been a whole lot of that going on here, okay? This is all of them just, you know, they work together, all right, in unison to, you know, F you over. Now, you know, people want to go their separate ways, but they can't. They can't. You see, this shark has these people in a fist. They're stuck. They're stuck. They can't go anywhere, okay? You made a deal with the devil, and you have to stay there until the contract is done, okay? I feel like some of these people don't even want to be bothered with each other here. Okay, but they're going to be. Okay, whether they like it or not. So. They did all this to hurt the Empress here, okay? Spirit says, be thankful, show gratitude, and remain humble here, okay? Talking to a spiritual healer, somebody who helps others here, okay? That's what they should have been, you know? Somebody should have been thankful for what they had here, okay? Yeah, instead, they overindulge with this bribery and extortion here. Bribery, extortion, and exploitation here, okay? This is definitely working out in your favor here, okay? Definitely was an adult child who took the bait to lie on you, okay? Yeah, it was a friend of the family that was involved as well, okay? Yeah, addiction. This was one of the lies that they said. Okay, again, getting back to they were coached with that social worker. The social worker could be the friend of the family here, but they know that they use, they felt like addiction would be the key word, okay, to get the courts to swing, you know, the pendulum in their favor here. Okay, there's a friend of the family. Yeah, the lawyer. Child, see, somebody here could have a lawyer that's the friend of the family here, okay? And they went forth up in the courtroom here, okay, that said that somebody was suffering from addiction. Somebody else could have said that you were an escort, you sell sex, okay? Whether this is online or whatever, you know? Child, it's a price to pay. It's a price to pay for projecting those type of lies onto a divine feminine at that. Child, I don't know who these people thought they were, okay? Friend of the family and a lawyer. They were all in with this sudden wealth. Now they're somewhere in the 9 of Swords here, okay? With a damn migraine, all right? Because shit is real in the field. Ooh. What's that turned over here? Okay, authority figures. Authority figures, okay? Yeah. Somebody could have said that you were suffering, you were on drugs, and you were an escort. You were selling yourself, okay? Yeah, here we go right here. Somebody also said you were suffering from some type of STDs here, okay? They piled it on, honey, you know? They piled it on, laid it on thick, laid it on super thick. A sister could have been involved. Somebody's sister could be a Sagittarius here, okay? Their strength and healing and forgiveness here. You know, when I pulled energy on this, it's funny that the forgiveness card came up in the reverse here, okay?